Welcome, crypto fam, to the #1 daily Bitcoin pod. Bitcoin's in price discovery. We just broke out virtually touching $108,000 per biddy. I'm live and in the flesh. Let me know if you can see and hear me loud and clear. I'm live right now on X and YouTube, or at least I should be. So let me know in the comments before we move any further. And without further ado, let's kick. It looks like we're good, so excellent. So yeah, man, I mean, lots to share today in the market. I'll be breaking down the latest Bitcoin technical analysis, as well as breaking news. Publicly traded mining company Riot buys an additional 667 Bitcoin for $67.5 million, as well as Bitcoin wallet developer Exodus to go public on the New York Stock Exchange this Wednesday with a reserve of 1,900 Bitcoin. Also, the Bitcoin hash rate just hit a new all-time high alongside price discovery mode. Also, MicroStrategy buys an additional 15,300 Bitcoin for $1.5 billion, just as I predicted yesterday. Holdings now reach 439,000 BTC. Shout out to the Giga Chad, quoting Sailor, "In time you'll forget about the price you paid and remember the Bitcoin you bought." Amen. We'll also be discussing crypto products record the 10th consecutive week of inflows at $3.2 billion, as well as Bitcoin to gold ratio posts new record as Bitcoin sets new all-time highs, as well as Binance accused of IP theft over Peanut token. You know, Peanut the squirrel. The Peanut squirrel owner is very disappointed. We'll also be discussing Perianne Boring predicts Trump's 2025 economic policies will drive the Bitcoin price to 800,000 per coin in 2025. Send it. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. All this, plus so much more in today's show. Welcome, everybody. First and foremost, congratulations, all the Bitcoin hodlers. I wish I had the gong. I'd be striking it like a mofo right now. Let me know if the stream is loud, clear, and smooth. I'm going to read comments. Good to see the Oracle. Good to see Greg. Good to see Crypto Surge. Loud and clear, bro. Nice to see you. Right back at you. Congrats again, all my diamond hands and laser eyes. Holding it down. OG Backroad Crypto Bootleg. I'm not streaming on the Rumble today. I don't know if Rumble was giving me the glitch. I tried to go live 10 minutes ago, and I had a glitch. I just said, fuck the Rumble today. I'm sick of the glitches. But it seems to be working now. We're only on X and YouTube today, so just FYI. Hopefully that's cool. That's where most of our audience is anyways, to keep it 100. Shout out Johnny. Shout out Kingston. Shout out Emilio. Shout out Donnie Myers. One Glencoe. Sasquatch. Greg. Shout out to the new moderators holding her down. Good to have you guys here. Satwise, Judson, Matt, Chandy, the one and only #1 Bitcoin music channel. Hands down. Make sure you're subscribed if you ain't already subscribed. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution is here. The Bitcoin revolution. This bull market's wearing me out. I've only been back about 2 weeks. Well, strap into your safety belts. We're heading to the moon, and it's only a pit stop. I rang the gong for you, JV. Thank you, Oracle. Always a pleasure. When's the 100,000 party? To be announced here very soon. So make sure you're in our Discord, discord.cryptonewsalerts.net. Bitcoin making major moves. The entire crowd is going wild. Pretty phenomenal. It seems every day we're just inching new price discovery, new price discovery. 108's the new all-time high. You can see biddy up, 3,200 on the day. Pretty little biddy going up. That's a celebration. That's a blackjack, baby.
Oh my gosh, it's finally almost here. JV is going to talk to us. Crypto news is near. I can't stand waiting. There is no debating. I waited all day, maybe I need a life, but Bitcoin is all I can think about day and night. Hurry, JV.
Welcome everyone to the live stream. Bitcoin making historic strides today. I just went ahead and pinned the stream at the top of the profile. If you guys can repost and show a little love, it's always appreciated. It's Christmas season. You can see the Christmas tree right behind me. We're celebrating. Bitcoin continues hitting new all-time highs. 108's the new top. Price discovery in play. Good to have everyone here. Welcome everyone. Make sure to say hello. Don't be a stranger. Short coin. Let's go. Just reposting everyone live and in the flesh. Chatwise wrote JB is live. Bitcoin Universe. Get in here for the best daily interactive, informative live show. Respect, brother. Appreciate it. Shout out Adam Taylor. Start the week with JV. Exactly. This is what I'm saying. Shout out Taylor. Appreciate you. Kira, this is exciting news. You damn straight. Shout out Glenn Cooper. Always an honor, brother. Just reposted you. Anyone who comments or quotes the live stream gets reposted right back and in the flesh. Thank you, Don George. This is a historic day. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Loud and clear. Thank you, Salacious. Thank you, fam. Shout out Sergio. Appreciate it, brother. The broski with the Christmas spirit. Precisely. Matt McCrae, welcome everyone joining us. We're going to have a jam-packed session. Let's see how many thousands of people we can get on today's live. We'll be pulling up some of the live charts. We'll be doing some live Q&A. We'll be discussing a Trump policy, sending the Bitcoin price to 800,000 per coin. This coming year in 2025, this cycle, family. 1 million in play. Max Kaiser says 2.2 million. Stop being so bearish, JV. Thank you, Shortcoin. Adriana, thank you. We appreciate all the feedback, all the reposts, all the comments. Again, we're streaming today on X and YouTube. No Rumble. It wasn't working properly earlier, so we're just on X and YouTube today. Spread the word. Let people know we're live. We're going to be preaching the holy gospel of Satoshi as we do each and every day this Christmas season. December 16th, another historic day in the markets. Open up the Bitcoin ticker. You can see the current all-time high. For the day, you can see the high, 107,858. This is via Coinbase. And we're currently above 106,280 at the time of the live stream. In fact, 106,334. But anyways, family, without further ado, if you're new to the channel and you're new to the stream, important to smash the likes. Go ahead and subscribe. Then hit the bell icon. Turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, 7 days a week, just like this. Today is pod episode 1850. I'm your host, JV. A beautiful day in the market. It's December 16, 2024. Bitcoin, new all-time high, is here. 108. I say 120 in play. I've been calling 124 all year for Q4, and we still got 2 weeks left, ultimately meaning we're in the thick of it right now as we end off this year, 2024. But anyways, family, let's kick it off with our market watch as we do each and every day, shall we? And as you can see on your screen, we got Coin 360 pulled up, Bitcoin up roughly 3% on the day, price discovery. We have Ether back above 4 Gs. Much of the market is starting to pump right now. Checking out coinmarketcap.com. The current crypto market cap sits at 3.76 trillion. This is an all-time high. We've never seen the market this bullish with so much liquidity. Respect. The Bitcoin market cap, all-time high, virtually 2.1 trillion market cap. 218 billion of volume past 24 hours. The Bitcoin dominance, 56.2%. The Ether dominance, 13.1%. And checking out top 100 crypto gainers past 24 hours. We got Virtual up 16%. We got Bidget up 12% and Thorchain up 8%. Which alts, if any, are you bullish on for the bull? Holla at your boy. And checking out the crypto bubbles. We get a visual perspective on the day. It's a mixed bag. I'd say maybe 30% in the green, 70% in the red. Bitcoin doing its thing, of course. New all-time high. Zooming out on the monthly. Virtually everything in the green. Multiple 100% increases across the boards. And checking out the crypto greed and fear index. We're back at extreme greed with an 83 as of today. Yesterday an 80. Last week a 78. Last month an 86. And checking out the time chain calendar. We have 174,000 blocks to the next halving, 2028, and we're currently on block 875,046, and you currently exchange one US fiat monopoly dollar for 936 sats, so stack them sats accordingly. And welcome everyone joining the live stream. Bitcoin making history again today. It's a beautiful thing, wouldn't you say? We got over 430 people on the stream. Again, we're live today on X and YouTube. If you guys can repost the stream as we're celebrating all-time highs, that'd be fantastic. When we're done with all the news and the headlines, we'll flip it into a pump watch as I do the Q&A. That way we can watch the charts, and let's see if we can bring in 120 Gs. Why not? Why not? And shout out Chandy Jams, the #1 Bitcoin music channel. If you're not already subscribed, you know what to do. This is one of her tracks. It's actually my favorite right now. Plan A, B, C, D, E. Let's go.
No plan B needed, I have the biddy. Bitcoin is my plan A, B, C, D, and E. There is no other plan for me. I am with the bit rip.
Let's go. Shout out JC Ice, the one and only Oracle. Appreciate the repos. Clevelander 77, let's go. And yes, I had 2 double espressos because my mom has the espresso machine I got her for last Christmas. And she's like, JV, here's another espresso. Would you like another one? Sure, why not? You know what I mean? Hook it up to my veins if you can. So you got caffeinated JV today. So this should be something extra spectacular. I'm just saying, not to toot my own horn, but I got caffeine flowing through the bloodstream while there's a new all-time high. This is pretty wild. But thank you, Chandy. Appreciate the repost. Don George, rest of the fan. Keep the comments flowing. Let's freaking go.
Through the dips, bitty Bitcoin, it's my plan A, B, C, D, and E. I'm team BTC. Through God, Satoshi educated me. Through God, Satoshi freed me. Through God, Satoshi changed me. Plan A, B.
Also, I have a question for everyone in the chat. We got a jam-packed session, all eyes on the biddy right now. How high do you think the Bitcoin will fly for 2024 cycle peak? Obviously, it's 108 currently. How high do you think we'll climb over the next couple of weeks before we enter 2025? Do let me know, and I'll read those comments out loud. Caffeinated all-time high, excited. Exactly, Oracle. I'm trying to get on your level, miss 40 ounces a day. God Candle, JV with the caffeine. The best. The best. Amen. I don't know what you mean volume down. Are you talking about crypto volume there, crypto drain? Specify, please. Let's get it. Welcome, everyone joining us. Hi, JV's mom. She actually is out and about, so I have the house to myself today, at least for right now. Minus the dog, so if you hear some barking, that's the Nippinator and the Nippinator's friend Bella, so just FYI. 250 end of the year. Send it, Oracle. I'm starting to feel it. 150 says Steve, 126 says Laser Cat, 110,000 by tomorrow. Shout out Julie Key Largo. I hope you guys are right. Vote on no Caroline Crenshaw, says Chandy. Call your U.S. senators and members of the U.S. Senate Committee of the Banking, Housing, Urban Affairs. They are scheduled to vote on the renomination of anti-crypto. Thank you, Chandy. JV, have you streamed to the new? No, I can't, Dankness. I don't have the software. It's complicated. I can't until I get back to Florida because I don't have the software on the computer and I don't want to take time to explain it right now, but I can't at this moment. So everything already programmed I can do. I can't program anything in this mobile session this week, unfortunately. It's a little complex to explain, but no. But I love the track. Don't get me wrong. When I get back, we'll be rocking it. We'll add it to the playlist, and we'll also continue with the pump watches when I get back to Puerto Rico. No pump watches this week because it's not the same without the Chandy Jams. It just doesn't feel right. So is what it is. We'll get back next week to Puerto Rico, and we'll continue with the pump watches and celebrating new all-time highs. 15-hour streams like we were before I went on this trip. Who appointed Caroline Crenshaw? Get her out, says Diana. Jack Mahlers has spilled the beans. He's going viral. Shout out Mahlers. Let's go. 180,000 says Shortcoin. Anyways, keep the comments flowing. We're going to dive into today's technical analysis. We've been pulling up some of the live charts. Bitcoin's making the big moves. Spread the word. Hide your kids, hide your wives, hide your squirrels, whatever, and hide your raccoons, of course, and especially the cats and dogs, apparently. But anyways, Bitcoin price, eyes round number. The new all-time high is on the cusp of 108. Price discovery, baby. Here you're looking at the 1 hour chart, and in a moment, I'll be pulling up the live charts. Bitcoin targeted fresh all-time highs at the December 16th Wall Street Open as the U.S. TradFi trading week open with a pop. Bang, bang like the B-52, as Chandy once said. That's right. $2,000 single hourly candles make it now $4,000. In contrast to the previous weekly opens, markets appear to react positively to the news. And let me know, just make sure you guys can see my screen clearly. Can I make it bigger for you guys? Let me see. Let me see if that helps. A little taller. Yeah. We'll leave it at that size. Hopefully that's good for you guys. But the latest purchase was worth $1.5 billion. We'll be diving deeper into the MicroStrategy acquisition here shortly. And commenting on its move, trading firm QCP Capital suggested MicroStrategy's inclusion in the NASDAQ index last week could form the basis for future Bitcoin capital raises, quoting them here. This inclusion could trigger passive fund inflows into MicroStrategy shares, indirectly enabling the company to raise funds more easily for acquiring Bitcoin. That's what's up. Short time frame Bitcoin price volatility continued following the Bitcoin highest weekly close on record. Extremely bullish. Analyzing exchange order book behavior, SKU highlighted the spot buyers still being interested at the current levels, just inches from all-time highs. Quoting them here. Spot demand starts from 98,000 and lower, but likely to see that bid liquidity to move higher with the market momentum. The ask liquidity is forming between 108 and 111, and ironically, we're right on the cusp of 108, and of course, the 11s are my favorite numbers, so done deal. It was written. Let's go. Something which could form the new short-term price I think we can hit 111 by the end of the day at the rate we're going. I mean, 3,000 shy. Why not? Quoting them here, 600 million plus in short positionings closed out with the price above 104. Sucks to be shorting Bitcoin during this time, doesn't it, bears? And for continuation from here, it's important to see the spot buying and momentum above the 104 level. And zooming out further, analytics account Bitcoin data eyed signals from the whales on Kraken, where the longer term consolidation range might begin. The area in question focused at 150 G's, baby. The more stacked the asks become in that range, the more chances of slowing down the momentum. Right on. And the same logic as when Bitcoin broke 40,000 in 2020, alt season has started. Some are calling for the alt season amongst us. But in breaking news, before we get to the live charts, publicly traded mining company Riot buys an additional 667 Bitcoin for $67.5 million. And not only that, but Bitcoin wallet developer Exodus to go public on the New York Stock Exchange this Wednesday with a reserve of 1,900 bitties. Not only that, but the Bitcoin hash rate just hit a new all-time high. What max share? I shared in yesterday's pod. Yeah, I mean, the price follows the hash, and we should be at above 500,000. That's the true price of the bitty right now, just based upon the hash. And breaking that down, now let's pull up some of the live charts via TradingView, via Coinbase. As you can see, Bitcoins are ripping like the new Scottie Pippen. We hit roughly 108. We're getting a corrective candle. This is on the 1 hour chart right now, live and in the flesh. Zooming out from the 1 hour, take a quick look at the 4 hour. 4 hour chart shows the rising wedgie. We do have a target in play of 108, which is the bullish pennant. And actually, to be more exact, 108, 145. The current top is like 107.8 and some change. And looking very bullish across the board there, especially on the 4 hour chart. Huge green candle as we start pumping here this morning. And zooming out from the 4 hour, we'll take a look at the 1 day, also a rising wedgie. I like to see that. A very bullish formation sensation. And zooming out on the weekly, we just had the largest or highest weekly close ever on Sunday, which was yesterday, which was a very bullish weekly close when you're closing at an all-time high. We do have a target in play I've been calling all year, the cup and handle. Very sexy. 124 in play. And look how many consecutive green weekly candle closes we have had, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, pretty little bitty going up. Thank you, Trump. We're calling this the Trump pump because since the November 5th election, the markets have been going cray-cray, to say the least. And zooming out on the monthly, a big Moonvember candle, and December's not disappointing as we continue to climb. Where do you think we'll likely end the year for 2024 before we enter the dragon of 2025? Do let me know, and I'll read your comments out loud. And again, welcome everyone join the live stream. Bitcoin's making history. We call this the Bit Rip, and we're ripping like the new Scottie Pippen. Over 824 people watching the live. Again, we're live on X. We're live on the tube. If you guys can repost the stream, comment the stream, do whatever you can do. It's much appreciated. I'm going to check the comments again as we jam out here, celebrate new all-time highs. Cheers, family.
B, C, D, and E. Bitcoin's the only financial plan for me. Angels in the orange. Angels in the orange. Yes, I said angels in the orange. I see angels in the cold storage. It's all in the orange. Sunrise, sunset, hope alive. Bitcoin isn't a bet you have been told. Never forget, this is your chance to change the tides and make your own sunlight.
Man, I'm so excited right now. It just feels amazing looking at the Bitcoin price where it's at. Phenomenal. Shout out everyone in the chat. I see the chat is blowing up. I appreciate it. And for those of you new to the stream, so how it works, usually it's a try stream, but Rumble is giving me some issues. So today we're only on YouTube and X, but the comments you see on your screen is coming from the YouTube feed. So for those of you on X, 600 plus of you watching right now, I encourage you to visit the YouTube channel specifically to participate and interact in the chat. This is a live and interactive show. This is the #1 day of the Bitcoin pod. What makes it so special is y'all comments. And it's not just me speaking to myself, but interacting with each and every one of you. And I do my best to read as many of the comments out loud. Diana, JVS, rocking the 2 Espresso. You got to do what you got to do. It's Bitcoin country. I can't wait for El Salvador. Stat-wise, shout out Greg. And yes, there are many of the Bitcoin derivatives sitting on the CBOE, the NASDAQ, etc. There's no excuse to not get in the game. Watching from Strong Island, New York, Islip in the building, holding it down. Shout out there. It's Remy No Limit. Kingston Crypto, wait until the Fed rate cut this week. Oh, yeah. They're going to probably reduce the rates again 0.25%, which is very bullish for the risk on assets such as crypto. Can we 10x? That's what I'm saying. Send her right to a milli. What's up with the small talk, Bitcoin? It's all in the orange. Satoshi was or is the angel in the orange. JV is the angel in the orange. The CNA family is full of the angels in the orange. Amen to that. Shout out into my Stride Records. I appreciate you subscribing to the #1 Daily Bitcoin Pod. Welcome, everyone. Bitcoin's making history. Back to the 90s? I think not. Test channel. I was thinking closing my long today, but I'll wait until after the FOMC, the big meeting. That's what's up, Matt. Shout out Renee. It's good to have you back. I haven't seen you in a minute. Where you been? All January have been epic dumps. Well, we're still in December, so let's not put the cart before the horse. Let's continue to pump here in December. How's that sound? Good? I see 110,000 by the end of the day. I was a day late. Shout out Billowette from DC. Good to have you here as well. And welcome everyone joining the live stream. I'm checking the X feed. We have a lot of bullishness in the market. And as soon as I'm done preaching the latest news and the headlines, and shout out Kennedy, we'll switch it to a pump watch and we'll watch the charts and let's see how high we can climb. I'd love to hit 111,000 during the stream. Michael Saylor, can you just announce another $5 billion buy? What's with the games? $1.5 billion. Why so bearish, Michael? That's all I got to say.
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay, what's the second best? There is no second best.
I'm not saying I'm number one. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? The point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura.
Forever. Yeah, the Giga Chad's been crushing it, man. You know, MicroStrategy's goal is to control 5% of the Bitcoin supply. BlackRock, similar goal. And I think the United States should be more, they should even have a bigger goal. I think the United States should try to acquire 25% of the Bitcoin supply. And they could if they dump their gold reserves and or just print an abundance of money, fiat monopoly money out of thin air, buy the Bitcoin, launch a speculative attack against gold, demonetize gold. Saylor broke down this strategy. It was brilliant. Let me know if you guys saw that. I reposted it over on my X. So you already know. Global hash wars in full effect. Max Kaiser's calling for 2.2 million as the cycle peak next year. He upped his original prediction from 220 by a factor of 10, so tenfold prediction. Let me know if you think we can hit that. Max just tweeted 5 minutes ago. Shout out to the High Priest. Excited to meet him finally next month. He wrote, Bitcoin demonetized in Canada. 3 strikes, you're out. The Canadian dollar on the verge of falling to its weakest level against the US dollar in 21 years. Just imagine its weakest level against the biddy. You already know. Bitcoin is demonetizing everything. You know what I mean? Max wrote, historically, anytime food costs jump past 40% of income, social unrest unsures. That's right. Not looking so good there. Hyperinflation with the dollar. That's why we stack thy biddy. But you guys already know. I know I'm preaching to the choir. Let's get to our next story of the day. Already 1,100 people on the stream. Again, we're live on X and YouTube. I will be streaming over the course of the next hour. Welcome, everybody. Bitcoin making major moves today. So let's continue with the latest stories. This is the latest with the MicroStrategy buy. And I announced it because he does like a foreshadowing, and I told you yesterday when he does this, he's going to make another big announcement tomorrow, and lo and behold, he just made a $1.5 billion acquisition announcement, purchasing another 15,300 Bitcoin. MicroStrategy now holds 439,000 BTC. Mind-boggling craziness. And so they just made this announcement today, December 16th. They acquired the fresh stash of Bitcoin between December 9th and the 15th. And the latest purchase was made at an average price of 100 G's. So this is officially their first purchase or acquisition where they averaged over $100,000 per coin. And of course, he's going to continue to buy the top forever. In fact, he says he'll be buying it at $1 million. Regardless of the price is irrelevant because the goal is stacking the biddy. You know what I mean? So keep that in mind. The acquisition brings the total Bitcoin holdings of MicroStrategy and its subsidiaries to 439,000 Bitcoin, now worth $45.6 billion. Bought at an aggregate purchase price of $27 billion, or an average price of $61,000 per BTC. Their Bitcoin yield year to date is roughly 72%. MicroStrategy founder Saylor highlighted the company's Bitcoin performance, noting a 46.4% yield quarter to date and 72.4% yield year to date. As he shared here on X, the latest MicroStrategy Bitcoin acquisition comes shortly after Saylor said he continued to buy Bitcoin above 100,000 amid the MicroStrategy announcing another 21,550 of the bid he purchased December 9th. That was last week, quoting him here. I'm sure I'll be buying Bitcoin at $1 million a coin, probably 1 billion a day of Bitcoin at $1 million a coin. So he's looking forward to purchasing $1 billion a day of Bitcoin. Jesus. I mean, no one does it quite like Mikey Saylor, huh? MicroStrategy's aggressive Bitcoin buying comes amid an ongoing rally for the share price, which has climbed 490% year to date. And on December 14th, NASDAQ announced MicroStrategy stock will be added to the NASDAQ 100, as we covered in yesterday's pod. This is big news. Many skeptics and haters said there's no way they can ever enter, the top 500, whatever it's called, the S&P 500, and here they are in the top NASDAQ 100 index. Make room. We're coming. And although MicroStrategy is expected to join the index before the market opens December 23rd, which would have been next week, the announcement has fueled a rally of the stock price, edging up another 3% in pre-market trading, according to CNBC. And at this time, MicroStrategy stock traded at the pre-market of 408.70, according to the data from TradingView. And as you know, Bitcoin's at a current all-time high. We touched on the cusp of 108 just a little earlier before I went live. And as Michael Saylor tweeted here, in time, you'll forget the price you paid. But remember the Bitcoin you bought. And a classic meme here, we're not effing selling. Amen. Big acquisitions being announced left and right. All eyes on the Bitcoin. And also we have the lowest amount of Bitcoin available on the exchanges. Can you say Bitcoin supply shock in play? But you guys already know. Poor Germany. How many billions did they lose being suckers and selling their Bitcoin at 50 billion? Never sell your Bitcoin. That's rule number 1. There's only 3 rules to Bitcoin, like there's 3 rules in the Fight Club. Hodl, and never sell. That's it. Stick to the game plan, and you'll be a winner as well, just like Michael Saylor. The company is only worth $50 billion. Do you know when they first acquired Bitcoin, before they actually did that strategic move, the company was only worth like $300 million or something like that. Nothing like it is today. And now, one of the most successful companies to ever do it. So shout out to the Giga Chad. Where can I send you my Bitcoin song that I made? Send it to me on X. Private message it to me, and if you can't for whatever reason, my podcast email is cryptonewsalerts11. That's 11 at the end. Cryptonewsalerts11 at gmail.com, and just put in the title Bitcoin song from viewer. And just FYI though, I check my email twice a month. I'm not the email guy. Back in the day, check my email I'm just not living that life no more. But whenever I do check the email, I'll absolutely check it out. And if I like the song, I'm happy to play it and shout you out if I have your permission to do so sometime on a stream. That's how I roll. Let me know if that's cool. And thank you for the super, J.I. Respect. Saylor is relentless. Saylor is a genius. There's only one Mikey. Saylor, that is. Why are all the greats named Michael? We had Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, right? Michael Tyson, and Michael Saylor. And who am I forgetting? I'm always forgetting a Michael. Well, why are all the greats Michaels? It's crazy how that works. TA fundamentals during the bull run. Bitcoin don't care about anyone, anything, anywhere. It does what it does, all not autonomously. True financial freedom. It is just that U.S. government asked Germany to sell the biddy. Michael Saylor confirmed 3 things he said in 2020 that will make 5 million. Correct, and it's all confirmed. All confirmed. Spot on. Michael was on CNBC 4 times. Yeah, man. He's been making big moves. I see Saylor on the news virtually every day. I repost everything I see of Michael Saylor on X. So make sure you follow me on X. JV Germany in game with the XRP. They bought 42 cents. Right on laser. I am in Germany. What an L. Sorry to hear that, commodity. Not all governments are smart, unfortunately. But with Trump in office in the States, he's going to stockpile the biddy and make a Bitcoin strategic reserve. And the Bitcoin strategic reserve will send Bitcoin parabolic potentially to $1 million per coin while Trump is in office. Make some noise for that. 11 rockets for JV. I'll hit that gong, the imaginary gong 11 times. Why not? Michael Lizard People Jackson. How dare you diss MJ? He's one of the greats. I think they fudded all that nonsense about him. While Diddy was having these extravagant parties, they're like, Yo, Michael Jackson and the kids. You know, sleight of hand, the old magician trick. Rest in peace, MJ. A lot of respect for Michael Jackson. FYI. JL just sent the song to your email. It's a banger. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you sharing that with me, and thank you for the super. Respect. That helps with the algorithm. Guppy says, howdy to the Nippinator. Guppy, what it do, brother? Good to have you here. Mike Tyson. Did I forget Michael Tyson? One of the greats. Iron Mike. Drama lover. Appreciate the sub family. We got already 1,300 people on the stream. We blowing this mofo up. Just like the biddy price. Pretty little biddy going up. But you already know. But yeah, yo, let me check the X feed again and we'll continue with the news. And again, when we're done with the news, we'll flip the pod into a pump watch and we'll watch the charts for a little bit together. And I'm happy to answer any questions and do a fun little Q&A segment with the fam here.
Oranges grow in the glow of a new sunrise. Live orange, get your vitamin C on. Boost your financial immune system and your life quality. Orange plan is plan A, B, C, D, and E. Orange skies, endless rise. Freedom flies with open eyes. Ledger lines, the world aligns. No middlemen, no more confines. Truth engraved in blocks of time. Immutable, sublime. A full moon bright. Calling to a better path, a better way. The code is law, no hands to sway or pay. Turn your brain on. Get your Bitcoin. Plan A, B, C, D, and E. Bitcoin's the only plan for me.
Amen. Plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Elemental P to the Z is all I'm saying. Michael Pippin, sidekick Jordan. That's hilarious. Michael Bolton. How can I forget that guy? He's a legend. I know Michael Bolton. Michelangelo. Jesus. The Ninja Turtle or the artist? Or both. We'll throw both the Michelangelos in there. They deserve it. How can I overlook Michelangelo? Thank you guys. You guys keep me accountable. I appreciate that. JB, you got to just keep the pump watch 24/7 for the remainder of the cycle. Yeah, so here's the deal. This is my mobile office, and I can't stream all day on vacation. However, I do my best. I'm still here at least an hour or two a day. But I didn't set up everything properly for the pump watches, but now I know what to do next time and what not to do. So this was a learning experience. Otherwise, I just have a pump watch 24/7, you're right? So, but when I get back to Puerto Rico, in the home office, it's game. Just as I normally do. We do 15-hour-a-day pump watches. I stream for several hours on top of the pump watch. I'm virtually streaming 20 hours a day. I think I'm the most active Bitcoin streamer on the planet. But when I'm traveling, it's a little more difficult. So hopefully you guys forgive me for that. Michael Schumer, I know the name, but never heard of. Is he a race car driver? I don't know that, Michael. Guppy is a corgi. Nice. He is a smart doggo. Shout out to the smart doggies. Top doggies in the building. But anyways, keep the comments flowing. Bitcoin's making major moves. So let's just continue where we left off. The next headline, shall we? Let's discuss these Bitcoin ETF inflows, which have been on fire. The 10th consecutive week of inflows of 3.2 billion. That's right. Digital asset investment products saw another 3.2 billion of inflows in the trading week of December 9th through the 13th. Crypto investment firm CoinShares shared. This follows a record 3.8 billion in weekly inflows during the previous period, bringing the total inflows for 2024 to 44.5 billion. Good Lord. The milestone follows a series of consecutive weekly inflows since the early October, with the past 10 weeks alone bringing 20 billion, accounting for 45% of all the inflows of 2024. In the past week, Bitcoin investment products saw inflows totaling 2 billion, bringing the total inflows since the U.S. presidential election to 11.5 billion. Now, short Bitcoin positions also saw increased activity with 14.5 million of inflows compared to the previous week. Total assets under management for the short Bitcoin ETFs remained at a low 130 million, according to Butterfill. Now, BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin Trust ETF led the Bitcoin inflows with 2 billion, while Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust saw outflows of 145 million. And think of it this way, there's only 450 Bitcoin minted each and every day awarded to the miners. BlackRock alone, one asset manager, is purchasing thousands per day. That didn't even calculate Michael Saylor, multi-billion-dollar purchases being announced virtually every week. This doesn't factor in the nation-state adoption, the pension funds, the sovereign wealth funds, the game theory, and the rest of it. But Ether, the second largest crypto, as we know, also posted another successful week in the exchange-traded product investments, with the ETP seeing $1 billion of inflows last week, and Ether finally broke back above 4,000 here today. Ethereum ETPs have continued gaining the momentum with the new inflows, marking 7 consecutive weeks of inflows. Various Ether-based ETPs totaling 3.7 billion. Meanwhile, the U.S. continued to be the biggest contributor with 3.1 billion of the inflows, followed by Switzerland, Germany with 35 million and 33 million of inflows. Sweden was the only country that saw crypto ETP outflows that week. Dang it, what are you doing over there, Sweden? But there you have it, as we continue to pump it up. Welcome everyone to the live stream. We got 1,400 people here. Appreciate y'all's support. Welcome, everyone. We're live again on X, and we're live on the YouTube. And, we're going to continue with the headlines, but I want to, as we always do, we take little breaks in between the stories, and I like to read the articles and shout you guys out. Bitcoin King says, God candle income in, face melt and FOMO for the retail. Michael Landon, Little House on the Prairie. How did I forget Michael Landon? Little Prairie. Yeah, Little House on the Prairie. I don't think I ever watched the show, but I remember the intro. So I can't forget that. People I told to invest into Bitcoin and didn't have very quiet on me. Right on. Michael Sims. So precious, shout out and rest in peace to your grandpa Michael Sims there, Shandy. Michael Obama Robinson. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no, Bobby Digital. Don't take it there. Please don't take it there. Michelangelo. Right on. Michael Tyson. I did say Tyson. I did, right? I was just wondering how long it would be before we did pump watches. Yeah, so when I get back to Puerto Rico, we'll continue. Because I could do pump watches, but it just doesn't feel the same without Chandy Jams. Unless, if Chandy can produce me a 3-hour track of all our music, I just don't have it saved on this computer and I forgot. So, I don't have access to it all from this computer. Someone would have to send it to me and make my life easier, and it's a possibility. Otherwise, a pump watch without Chandy Jams. This doesn't feel the same because I feel like Chandy's music summons the Bitcoin price to go higher. Kind of like in Dragon Ball when we summon the dragon by collecting the 7 Dragon Balls. Same thing. I'm just saying. Michael Scott, I don't know who that is. You got to enlighten me. A lot of Michaels, apparently. Been a great watching the price climb. Let's hope. Never fall below 3 figures ever again. Amen. Michael Portillo, the British politician. He was rubbish. Yeah, we're trying to think about the great Michaels, not the Michael Obamas. The transgender Michaels. Let's not categorize them with Michael Saylor, please. It's offensive. Just saying. W Stream. I miss Chandy. She's right here. But yeah, Chandy Jams. I can't get enough of them myself. That's the importance of subscribing to her channel. That's the home of her music. And not only do you get to hear the music, which we sample every day in our stream, but you can actually watch the incredible music videos that she creates alongside of all the incredible music. Why so bearish, JV? You didn't download the jams for the pump watches. No, I assumed it would be saved in Streamlabs because it shows it is, but it's not really there. It looks for the local file on the computer. So I just thought, I'm using Streamlabs. Genius. Don't matter what device I'm on. I have access to everything. Ha ha ha. I tricked the system. And then I go to fucking do it. And it's like, oh shit. Now I'm fucked. What do I do? Learning lesson. Now I know what not to do next time. So I'll count it as a W because when we're in El Salvador, we'll be able to do everything and not miss a beat. You know what I mean? The silver lining. I was missing the pump watch last night. I know. This is like my first time we hit an all-time high and I didn't do a pump watch. I felt dirty inside. I'm like, but I was watching it. But yeah, I feel you. But anyways, let's continue, family. I appreciate all the support. You guys are the bomb diggity. Give it up for yourself. New all-time highs. Who would have thunketh? 108, December 16th. Let's make some noise for that. Shout out all my diamond hands, laser eyes. Well done, broskies. Well done. But our next story of the day. Let's discuss Bitcoin to gold. This particular headline reads, Bitcoin to gold ratio posts a new record as the Bitcoin sets a new all-time high. The Bitcoin to gold ratio, one of the key metrics measuring the purchasing power of the Bitty relative to the gold, hit the new all-time high as the price broke new records. That's right. Veteran futures Forex trader Peter Brandt, the old man, as I refer to him as, shared on December 16th the report that Bitcoin to gold ratio had posted. And of course, it has to be an old man reporting on gold. I mean, gold is the poor man's Bitcoin. Ask Peter Schiff. The Bitcoin to gold ratio is a metric that divides the price of the Bitcoin by the cost of the spot gold and represents the number of the ounces of the gold it takes to buy the one bitty. On December 16th, the ratio hit a new all-time high at 40 gold ounces per bitty as Bitcoin peaked above 106 for the first time. Next stop will be 89 to 1. Highlighting the new historic record of the Bitcoin to gold ratio, Brandt expressed confidence that the metric will continue to grow. Do you hear that, Peter Schiffmeister? It might be time to capitulate. Those foreign gold stocks you allegedly hold and trade it for the greatest appreciating asset known to mankind, thy biddy. And you can see the tweet from the old man right there. Brandt's predict, and I give him a hard time calling him the old man because for some odd reason he blocked me on X years ago, and I just like to make fun of him, so bear with me. Brandt's prediction aligns with popular narrative within the crypto community, highlighting Bitcoin's potential to capitalize on the gold's $15 trillion market. And we also have Kathy Wood, founder of ARK Invest, clearly very bullish. She claims Bitcoin is going to overtake gold just as the Winklevoss twins and all the people. And no, because Bitcoin is superior to the precious metal. Wood's remarks came shortly after the U.S. Fed Chairman Jay Powell referred to Bitcoin as a digital version of the gold, as Bitcoin smashed the 100,000 price mark on December 4th. And Cointelegraph, get your shit together. Every single article I've read says December 5th, we hit 100. No, we were streaming live. We were doing a pump watch. It was on December 4th in the evening around 10 p.m. in Puerto Rico. Get your shit together. But I digress. The new record of the Bitcoin to gold ratio comes at a time when the mining knew the Bitcoin is becoming increasingly difficult. As you know, the Bitcoin mining difficulty continues to increase. The hash rate continues to increase. Bitcoin price follows the hash. Max Kaiser's calling for 500,000 already in play, just based on the hash metric alone. 2.2 million price cycle peak for this cycle. What are your thoughts? Let me know. I'm going to read your comments before we dive into our next story of the day. Let's go. That was a mouthful. Michael Scott from The Office. Great Scott. Hawk 2 on that thing, says Dirty. Oh, he's so dirty. What are your comments, bro? Why so dirty? Good morning. Hell of a morning it is. 2.14 billion worth of the Bitcoin shorts face liquidation. The Bitcoin reaches, I saw that. If it reaches 111,111. So let's send it to 11,11,11,11 and let's liquidate all the shorts, shall we? Let's liquidate the shorts. We ain't playing no games. Shout out Jerome Smith. It's good to have you here with us today. Well, welcome everyone joining the live show. I'm going to check the X feed again, repost everyone. Give me a moment.
Decentralized, no inflation, taking your gains. Work for prosperity instead of sweating for them and buy Bitcoin. Chains broken, global economy, global ledger, global chance for everyone.
Shout out Diana Jones on the repost. Best crypto news. Always an honor, always a pleasure. Appreciate Diana. Respect. Shout out Crypto Surge. Always an honor, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you for the repost and the repost of the repost. Verser, little proof of work. Thank you. Always appreciated. And exactly, you can buy people gifts such as this hat for Christmas, a great stocking stuffer. This is from bitcoincaps.net. Shout out our boy Sergio over there in El Salvador. You can cop the same hat JV's rocking. Bitcoincaps.net. Also, you can gift Bitcoin. It's a great stocking stuffer. Buy someone a cold storage wallet, such as a Trezor, and put $50 worth of Bitcoin on it. A gift they'll never forget. Mark my words, and it'll go up forever, Laura. That's the beauty of the gift. You know what I mean? But anyways, keep the comments flowing. Always appreciate you guys. We got literally 1,600 people on the stream. We're live on X and YouTube. We're not on the Rumble today. Tomorrow, we should be back on the Rumble. I had some form of glitch, and it wasn't allowing me to go live on YouTube, so I had to remove the Rumble from today's stream for whatever reason. So don't get mad at me, Rumble folks. Please. When's the beach party? The Puerto Rico 100K Fiesta is going to be announced, the venue and the date, very soon in the Discord. So you got to be in the Discord, discord.cryptonewsalerts.net. You'll get it there first. That's just how it goes. Michael J. Fox. Oh, yeah. Back to the Future was a classic. Shout out Michael J. Fox. I was thinking of getting my kids the Ring wallet. Nice. I'm sure your kids will love it. Glad to see JV from the ATL never sold the all-time low. And closing into the 2 biddies. Thanks, JV. Shout out Shaitan Patel. And congratulations on stacking that biddy. Let's continue with the news. I think I got 2 more stories to share, and then we'll flip it into a pump watch. Shout out Cryptosassis. Thank you for the support, and thank you all for the support. You guys are amazing. Next story of the day, eh? Oh, peanut saga. And then we'll break down a 800,000 prediction with Trump in office, making a Bitcoin strategic reserve. I thought it was only fair to discuss this peanut story because peanut is so close to all of our hearts. We miss that squirrel, don't we? So yeah, this is actually quite interesting headline. Binance accused of IP theft over the peanut token by Peanut, the squirrel owner. I think it's because they used his actual photo and they're profiting a lot of money from it. Probably a top meme coin. Yeah, I mean, people jump all over that type of stuff. But anyways, Mark Longo, the owner of the Peanut, the squirrel, has issued a cease and desist letter to crypto exchange Binance, accusing it of trademark infringement in connection with its peanut-themed meme coin. Very interesting. Longo, Binance used his Peanut the Squirrel trademark and mascot likeness without permission to promote the Peanut crypto. In his complaint, Longo noted he has been using the Peanut brand for educational and animal welfare initiatives since 2017. The cease and desist demands that the crypto exchange immediately stop using Peanut marks and mascot likeness, warning of potential legal action, including penalties of up to $150,000 per infringement. They're not playing no games. The case raises an important issue about the intellectual property rights of crypto, where meme coins and viral branding can result in blurred legal boundaries. Binance has not yet responded publicly to the allegations. Legal experts note that the case could set an important precedent for IP rights, intellectual property, in the emerging meme coin market. Here's the allegation details. According to Longo's legal team, the infringement includes unauthorized usage of the terms Peanut the Squirrel and Peanut, including a specific copyrighted image of the squirrel mascot. And I guess that's the actual image of his deceased squirrel. And what a shame. They literally unalived his squirrel in New York. Unacceptable. And it was actually a real pet. He had it for years. So I feel very bad for this situation. He had to go through that. The letter claims that the Binance Peanut themed crypto and its branding, which mirrors the mascot's likeness, reportedly created confusion amongst consumers and imply a connect. Exactly. People would just think, oh, I'm supporting Peanut because I'm buying the Peanut Squirrel coin. It has nothing to do with the owner. The owner's not financially benefiting, has nothing to do with the squirrel itself. The owner was just trying to, basically like an animal activist, you know what I mean, trying to spread awareness. So this doesn't benefit him whatsoever. It's just people making money off of it. The cease and desist letter cites violations under the U.S. Copyright Act and states that the crypto exchange's actions constitute unlawful reproduction and display of the protected intellectual property. The Peanut meme coin and market impact. The letter and public announcement follow the rapid rise of the Peanut meme coin, gaining public interest since the unalive of the squirrel. Despite the tragic nature of the story behind the meme coin, the event caused Peanut the Squirrel themed meme coins to suddenly appear in mass in the crypto market. 2 Peanut themed meme coins made it to the top 10. Interesting. While the Peanut token hit a market cap as high as $2.25 billion. Holy great Scots meme coins. Imagine that. $2.25 billion. Jesus, no wonder he's suing. He wants a piece of the pie, it seems. The public cease and desist letter demands that Binance end all infringing activities by December 31st. That gives them 2 weeks, and provide written confirmation of compliance. If the crypto exchange fails to adhere to the legal demands, the Peanut Squirrel creator could potentially seek injunctive relief, damages, and coverage of attorney fees. I think he's also suing the state of New York. Correct me if I'm wrong, because they unalived his pets. Not only the squirrel, but the raccoon. That's right, Fred the raccoon. Major exchanges, including Coinbase and Kraken, are reportedly considering listing Peanut, which could escalate this issue further. Very interesting. Let me know your thoughts regarding the Peanut coin and this infringement of intellectual property before we dive into our feature story of the day. We got over 1,600 people on the live stream, and our next story is Perianne Boring predicts Trump's 2025 economic policies will drive the Bitcoin price to $800,000 in 2025. Can I get an amen? But anyways, welcome everybody. I'm going to read the comments again before we dive into our feature story of the day. And like I said, when we're done with our final story, we'll flip it into a pump watch for a little bit with JV on the 1s and 2s, and let's see how high the bitty price climb. There will be a supply shock, says Greg. When will you not be able to purchase the bitty other than from the weekends? Then what? The miners only produce 450 Bitcoin a day. You pay the premium. You pay the piper. Precisely. Applause for the biddy. Always applaud the biddy. Hodl be thy name. Shout out to the Hodl gang fam members holding it down. Shout out Barack Monfils, Evangelista. Good to see ya. JV in the palace. Way to go for the Hodl. Much respect. Let it sink in. This past week, over 2.1 billion of the Bitcoin was purchased by the top 10 US-based Bitcoin ETFs. The books have yet to clear. That's over 22,000 of the biddy. Where are they getting it from? Not me. Yeah, don't sell your Bitcoin to Michael Saylor and Larry Fink. Please do yourself a favor. Hodl, hodl, hodl. Be thy name. Hodl gang. I love the Perianne. Right on, Baxter. How about 5, discuss a little Phillips if you think the Hawk Tua was dirty? I don't know who Lily Phillips is. Is she like what is it called? An OnlyFanser? Applaud the biddy. We are always applauding the biddy. JV, hey, watch from Cornwall, England. Shout out to the Cornwall, England. I appreciate it on the live stream. Bitcoin making major moves today. And I think we're just going to continue to make major moves every day leading into 2025. Get used to it. Oh boy, do I miss those 15-hour pump watches. They're something spectacular, aren't they? Justin Trudeau may resign. Good. Nobody will miss that fool. Nope, not even his grandma. 106 biddy. Yeah, 108's virtually the top right now. Let me pull up the ticker. It's currently 107,858. Again, all-time high, 107,858 via Coinbase. Let's see if Gemini is different. 107,739 on Gemini. That's why I like the app. I can just flip. Bitfinex, 107,610, current all-time high. And CoinDesk shows 107,780. Kraken is 107,777 as the all-time high. Bitstamp, 107,821. But all in the ballpark vicinity of virtually 108. So 108. Once we break 108, we're going to hit 111. We're going to liquidate all these shorts, and then we're going to shoot right on up to JV's target of 124. How's that sound? Let me know if that sounds good to you guys. We'll make it happen, because that's how we roll around here, around yonders. You feel me? But anyways, back to the comments. Where's everyone from? Yeah, let me know. Right now, I'm chillaxing in Florida. I'm away from, the home studio of Puerto Rico. I'm traveling. There's the mobile studio. From Wales, that's what's up. Shout out Wales, UK. ETH is rising. I know. It surpassed 4,000 a little earlier. That's a good thing for the ETH hodlers. Send it, says Breck. Massachusetts in the building. Good to have you here. With you as caffeinated as you are right now, you'd be awake for an entire pump watch day. I know. I can go 24 hours straight. Easy peasy. Especially with the shades on. It protects me from the laser eyes. I'd hate to zap any one of you. I'm kind of like Cyclops. I have no control over it. If I take the shades off, the computer would just get decimated. We can't have that. Love from Orange County, Cali. What part of Florida? Undisclosed location. I'm not revealing. Let's just say it's not Miami and leave it at that. And thank God we're not in Miami. I like that. But anyways, keep the comments a-flowing. Keep the comments a-flowing. Please. Much appreciated. But anyways, now for our feature story of the day. Perianne Boring predicts Trump's 2025 economic policies will drive the Bitcoin price to $800,000 per coin in 2025. Let's break this one down. And again, we just hit a new all-time high. It's currently on the cusp of $108,000. Welcome to Price Discovery. Let's break down this bullish story and welcome everyone just joining the live stream. It's an honor to have you here witnessing history together. Bitcoin investors received a jolt of optimism on the Fox Business Mornings with Maria on December 13th of 2024 when the Digital Chamber founder and CEO Perianne Boring unveiled a staggering price prediction. Speaking with host Maria, Boring suggested that Bitcoin can surge to $800,000 per biddy in 2025 under the economic proposal set forth by the president-elect Donald Trump. Let me know if you saw this interview on Fox. I know it's going viral all over X. And again, I've been reposting everything I can find with this bullishness. But yeah, you already know. Bitcoin or Boring's insights underscore how policy-driven macroeconomic factors could catalyze Bitcoin's ascent to historic highs with the fixed supply. Bitcoin's unique scarcity positions it to thrive under conditions of increased adoption. In favorable policy environments, a scenario Boring believes Trump is poised to create. That's right. He says he'll stockpile the biddy. He says he'll fire Gensler on day one. Gensler already announced his resignation. So go home and get your shine box, Gary. You're not welcome. He also says he'll free Ross Ulbricht. He also says he'll make the United States a Bitcoin mining hub of the entire world. And they're going to establish a strategic Bitcoin reserve, and Trump's people already confirmed it. So you already know the bull scenario fully in play. Max Kaiser says 2.2 million. Send it. The conversation highlighted several proposals that could act as a tailwind for the Bitcoin growth. Quoting her here, what President-elect Trump has proposed, what he has outlined in our community, would absolutely solidify the United States leadership in the digital asset and blockchain kingdom, aka the tech ecosystem. She pointed to Trump's famous Bitcoin speech in Nashville, where he laid out the vision of building a national Bitcoin stockpile and leveraging the tax policy to attract the economic activity into the space. Boring emphasized the importance of addressing regulatory challenges. Quoting her here, he wants to clear up a lot of these regulatory friction points for the industry. The U.S. has driven out the activity under the Biden administration. Amen to that. We need leadership at the very, very top to bring these markets back to the United States of America. Boring also addressed the ongoing confusion between the SEC and CFTC regarding the oversight, which has driven significant innovation out of the U.S. She shared optimism about Trump's personal choices, including potential appointments like Paul Atkins for the SEC chair and Brian Quintenz for the CFTC leadership. Both figures, she explained, bring technical and industry expertise needed to restore the clarity and the confidence to the market. Paul Atkins is absolutely committed to bringing that regulatory clarity. She also noted Quinton's history of advocating for the self-regulation in the digital asset market, adding that both leaders could push us in the right step. Now, what's the historic price catalyst? Let's break it down. She raised the topic of price projections, and Boring delivered the show-stopping prediction that captured investor imaginations, including mine. The stock-to-flow model says it's going to be over $800,000 per coin by the end of next year. And if Trump is successful in putting forth a lot of the proposals that he has proposed to the community, the sky is the limit, because Bitcoin has a fixed supply, ultimately meaning it's going up forever, Laura. This bullish outlook aligns with the models that measures the Bitcoin price trajectory relative to the halving cycles and its immutable monetary policy. The fixed supply cap of 21 million biddies contrasts sharply with the inflationary tendencies of the fiat, positioning the biddy as a potential store of value in the uncertain economic times. And while ambitious, the 800,000 price target reflects a growing belief amongst market analysts that support the policies, reduce regulatory friction, and a resurgence of U.S.-led innovation, which can create the perfect storm for the Bitcoin adoption. Investors should watch closely as Trump's administration shapes the landscape. The alignment of fiscal policy, regulatory reform, and institutional confidence could reignite Bitcoin's trajectory. For those holding or considering allocations, the evolving policy backdrop could represent a pivotal moment in Bitcoin's maturation and adding to the bullish sentiment. Recently, Eric Trump, prominent Bitcoin or American businessman, executive vice president of the Trump Organization and son of Trump, made the headlines at the Bitcoin Mena event, and it was probably the best speech that was given. I shared the entire speech over on X. Let me know if you guys watched that. He spoke and confidently predicted Bitcoin would someday reach 1 million per Bitcoin. We all know it's inevitable, right, gentlemen? This bold forecast aligns with the Trump family's increasing advocacy for Bitcoin and its transformative potential in the global finance. Eric Trump's statement not only underscores the administration's pro-Bitcoin stance, but also reinforces the positive feedback loop of institutional and policy support driving the long-term price appreciation. So there you have it. My crypto fam, what are your thoughts surrounding the 800,000 prediction with Trump at the helm for the year, next year, 2025, right around the corner? Let me know. Holler at your boy. And welcome everyone to the Q&A segment of the live stream. Let's flip this mofo into a pump watch as I read the comments out loud. Keep the comments flowing. This is live and interactive. It's your opportunity to ask me anything you want. There's your opportunity to share comments and get the comments out, read out loud to literally 1,800 folks watching as all eyes are on the video all around the world. You feel me? So yeah, let's switch this mofo out, shall we? Here we are. Here we are, gentlemen. What a beautiful day in the market. What a beautiful day. This is the monthly. Let's zoom her in, shall we? Here's the 1 hour. 1 hour chart. Let's take a look at the 4 hour just because it's so sexy. 4 hour chart. Look at that rising wedgie. I've never seen such a beautiful wedgie in my entire life. It brings back memories as a child when the bullies used to wedgie me. This is the type of rising wedgie I like to see. It's beneficial to all Bitcoiners. Let's freaking go. So yeah, man, welcome those joining us. This is the Q&A segment of the live stream. I'm just going to do my best to read the comments out loud and stick around for as long as I can, okay? Sound good? Deal. Shake on it. Pinky swear. Done deal. Beautiful pump. 800,000 would be amazing and it's life-changing. Let's get that global market of 4 trillion this week. Let's make it happen, Captain. Perianne Boring is a 10FS. What's the FS stand for? Never trust the government. Bitcoin doesn't. It wasn't invented to circumvent government influence on digital asset. That is immutable, global, limited supply, impregnable, unhackable, autonomous. You can't beat them, join them. Unconfiscatable, immutable, borderless. It's going up forever, Laura. You already know. Thank you, guys. Let's freaking go, says Boss33. Carver asks, is it too much to ask to change your show name to Bitcoin News Alert? The fact that you still bother with shitcoins is a bummer to me. I'm sure many others who thought to see you as a good guy. Well, first and foremost, I don't give a fuck if you perceive me as a good or bad guy. I only let God judge me at the end of the day, okay? Only God can judge me. And for you to call me a shitcoiner, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. And we'll just leave it at that. But you could have just said, is it too much to change the name of the show? 99.9% of my focus is on Bitcoin. But I like the market watch. I like to see the overall perspective of how the market is doing. So I'm not going to change my show for anybody. You know what I mean? So teach their own. If you don't like it, get the fuck out. If you like it, let's celebrate together. But, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to satisfy every human being on the planet. That's not my job. I'm just doing what I feel is right in my heart by spreading Bitcoin, you know what I mean? Each and every day. I'm the most persistent Bitcoiner as far as podcasts are concerned. This is episode 1850. So, and I've been preaching Bitcoin every day of my life since I discovered it, just to help people. So if you don't like it, find another show with a different name. I don't give a fuck. Just being honest. But no, I will not change the name of my show. It's my brand. I've been doing this every day for 6 years. Not changing it. It is what it is. You don't like it. You don't resonate with the word crypto. I don't give a fuck. It's fucking crypto news alerts. Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency to ever exist. You don't like the word. It offends you. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. But anyways, my rant's over. Back to the comments. All right, here's what you guys had to say. Thank you, Rock Mama, and welcome to the HODL Gang. Respect. Appreciate your support. Much appreciated. Calm down, JV. I can't help myself. You catch me at the wrong time. I always like to speak my mind. This is uncensored. I mean, whatever. Yeah, that fella doesn't know the mods on here. And maybe some people see the name of the show and they just assume I'm a shitcoiner, but I don't promote any shitcoin. And never. So... But to ignore the market, right? Like, to me, that's retarded. So, but anyways. Owen says, JV got that fuck you money. Pretty much. Pretty accurate. I'm not trying to please anybody except God. You know what I mean? GFU is not the answer, but you can sort off. Preach, bro. Bitcoin is the only cryptocurrency. Following other investments helps your overall understanding of the market patterns. All knowledge is valuable. JV, it's your channel, not theirs. Exactly. I mean, you can create a channel and call it anything you want. In fact, bite my channel's name and create Bitcoin news alerts. And good luck. I'll see you in 1850 episodes, brother. JV has gone full Hulk mode. I'm not fucking around today. Don't make me flex on him. Precisely. JV, great job addressing a bully. Yeah, I mean, it's disrespectful to do it like you publicly are calling me a shitcoiner and disrespecting my show. It's one thing if like, JV, this is the proper way to do it because other people do it. Have you ever considered rebranding your show? I think it'd be better if you called it Bitcoin News Alerts, considering all you focus on is Bitcoin. And I'd be like, you know what? And I'd respond and be like, it's actually not a bad idea, but I'd probably just say, nah, I've thought about it, but I like my brand. I've had it for 6 years. It's like Pepsi Cola switching their brand to something, you know what I mean? I don't know. But to be like, to accuse me of something that's not even accurate, it's just fucked up. You're just seeking attention and it's not cool. So got to call you out. Got to hold you accountable. What about shitcoin news alerts? Maybe I offended them for covering peanut coin. I don't know. But I've never said to buy peanut coin. We just cover interesting stories. I like to cover what I find interesting. Show us your biceps. I mean, this is for Janet Yellen, being you requested. Miss Yellen, this is for you, lady. There you go. That was for Miss Yellen. Former Treasury Secretary. I believe she resigned along with the rest of the lizard folk. That person are hiding behind the keyboard. More caffeine. Turn into the hoke. Exactly. Michael Saylor's making a Bitcoin price skyrocket. We were just at 67 a month ago. Exactly, Shaitan. Precisely. Love it when JV rants. JV ain't got no time for the poor people. What do we call them folk? JV not like not a fan of the Miami. I'll just say I'm not in Miami. Anyways. Exactly. So the thing is, I just like to read everyone's comments out loud, and I tend to gravitate to those comments. So, yeah, I mean, you think there's 1,900 people watching. Oh, he's not going to read my comment. No, I'm going to read your comment. I mean, I'm going to read your comment. Love the show. Thank you, Jonathan. Respect. And welcome everyone joining us. 1,900 people who are live and in the flesh. This is a celebratory day. We hit the all-time high. Many more all-time high days incoming, family.
Plan B, there's no need. This is the seed that breaks the greed. This is the plan that works for you and me. We don't have to work for the masked men, don't you see?
Yeah, let's switch up the chart. Again, this is live and in the flesh. Welcome, everyone. We just converted today's podcast into a pump watch. I'm just going to kick it with you guys for a little bit here. Let's check out the 10-minute chart, get some different looks. We did correct after topping out at close to 108. And again, if we can hit 111, we'll liquidate a shit ton of the shorts. Check out the 1 minute. And I'll just leave it here for a minute as I'm reading the comments. Yertle the Turtle Yellen and the Bald Gary need a job. Pretty much. Shit out DNA Noonan. No promoting the shitcoins. JB, thank you for getting us through the bear market. Life is good. You're welcome, Steve. I don't want to die. I want to win with the biddy. Well, that's precisely what we do. Win with thy biddy. JD, second best after Michael Saylor. The second best? There's no second best. No, the true GOAT in Bitcoin, Michael Saylor's great, but the fucking GOAT is Max Kaiser. Max started accumulating Bitcoin when it was 25 cents. Michael Saylor came late to the party. Max was already fully on board with Bitcoin from pretty much the inception around 2009. Michael Saylor was against Bitcoin. He publicly announced it, and I think it was December of 2013. He's like, Bitcoin's going to suffer the same fate as online gambling. The government will never allow it. Meanwhile, online gambling is thriving. And Bitcoin is thriving, and Michael Saylor comes back around. At least he changed his mind about it, unlike skeptic Peter Schiff, right? And in 2020, he adopted the first publicly traded company, MicroStrategy, to put the biddy on the balance sheet. The rest is history. What, $60, $70 billion later, here we are. Crazy, right? I think I might retire. No need for the job. Gary, go home and get your shine box. I'm sick of you. I told you you're not welcome on the stream. You pop in every day. Jeez Louise. JV is the man. Doesn't need to be offensive. He's doing such a good job of sharing the freedom. Oh, thank you, brother. Prison guards are going to have shoes so shiny you can see the reflection in them. Exactly. A late day sell-off on the big boards. Profit taken just weeks before the year ends. Max is the OG. Respect. Max and Stacy. Number one always. They'll be the number one OGs. There's no second best. Bitcoin Pass JV is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Thank you. And shout out to the Cycle Law. I appreciate you on the sub there. We're chillaxing right now, looking at the TradingView Coinbase chart. This is live. We're still doing our thing. It's a beautiful thing. The wonderful thing about ticker is the ticker, the wonderful thing. The wonderful thing about the Bitcoin is the Bitcoin, the wonderful thing. Just saying. My wife always gets me mad. She says Saylor has a bigger bag than me. That'll do it. I don't have a shine box for the 32nd time. No shine. I don't believe you, Gary. I'm skeptical. There's no second best. Thanks for working so hard. Kept me strong. You're very welcome. It's my pleasure, my honor. this is the payoff right now. You know what I mean? We get to celebrate together. We always knew Bitcoin was going up forever, but sometimes it takes time to hodl, and that could be the biggest challenge to Bitcoiners. The hodl life. It's not always easy with all the FUD in the markets. You feel me? Let me see if I could drag this chat down a little, make it cleaner. Oops. Oopsie. There we go. That should work. So yeah. Welcome everyone. This is the Q&A segment of the live stream. We flipped the pod into a pump watch. We got roughly 1,900 people here. I wish I can stream all day, but I don't have my Chandy Jams playlist loaded up. So I'd have to manually be here, and I can't because it's, can't. The Oracle says, my husband is arguing with me about getting Bitcoin miners. He doesn't want me to do it unless I do it his way. I told him no, go. He got butthurt, such is life. You didn't want me to buy it all. Do you think if Michael J. Fox used a DeLorean to go back in time, he would now leave the almanac to buy the biddy? Precisely. You nailed it, Ricky. Who cares about the sports gambling? You just buy the biddy. Leave the almanac behind, pick up thy biddies. You know what I mean? Easy peasy. 10,000 Bitcoin is over $1 billion. Hop in the DeLorean. Hello, Marty McFly. I got a special request. Plan is to hodl and stay strong. Amen. Drones are looking for the nuclear weapons, says Serge. Gang JV, do you want me to send a 3-hour file of songs? No, I'm being real. If you actually did, I would be able to upload it and do a pump watch. That's the only reason I can't. I don't have it on this computer. And I thought it was saved in like a cloud in the software because I'm streaming using Streamlabs. And it looks like it's saved, but when you actually try to play it, it doesn't play because I think I need the local file, which I failed to put on this computer before I went. So if you did create an ultimate playlist of all your music, then I could literally do a pump watch and we can do it tonight. You know what I mean? So we could. I just don't feel comfortable doing it without the music. It don't feel right. I see other watches. There's 14 million people. There's no music, but I like listening to the Chandy Jams. It makes it extra special. What time do you want them? It'll take me no time. If you can have it delivered by this evening, that's great. I'll plan on doing a pump watch this evening if you can get me the file. Simple as that. And if you don't mind, put all your favorite newer tracks in the beginning. I think is cool. Like the brand new track, my recommendation, put the brand new track with dankness people haven't heard yet. Number one, and then put all the favorite songs that I had, because you listen to our pump watches every day. But I like that. The most recent playlist was obviously my favorite because I put all my favorite songs at the beginning. And it has so much of the new songs as well. And I just don't have any of those song files on this computer. Yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on the drones? Everyone's talking about it, so love your stream so much, buddy. Next time you take the time, the family to Disney World, Universal, I have an amazing Airbnb in Kissimmee. Oh, wow. I was actually in Disney back in March when I came to Florida. I appreciate it, Beach Guy Dave. See, that's why Canada is the greatest. Shout out DNA Noonan. Representing. And also, Chandy, it doesn't necessarily have to be 3 hours. The cool part about it is no matter what the length is, we loop it. So it'll continuously play the music without me needing to be there. So even if it's 2 hours, 1 hour, whatever. But yeah, my playlist of yours was roughly, you have about 3 hours of music that I had saved on the other computer. So that's why it's 3 hours long, which is pretty nice. So you have so many classics. And I think a long time ago, I sent you a playlist. It wasn't the most recent one, but I couldn't find where I sent it to you because I'm sure I uploaded it in a Google Drive or something. So I'm like, if I can find where that is, and I searched for it, I just couldn't find it the other night. So I really wanted to do a pump watch with the price at an all-time high, but you can't win them all. Gary Gensler probably been stacking the biddy. Has just been playing the Biden tune. I'm signing off because I want to finish a new song before sending the JV. It'll be in the drive and I'll short. Sounds good. Right now it's here in Florida. It's 3:30, and this stream will probably end soon. I mean, once my family comes back, I think my brother went to the dentist, and once they come back, the house is loud. So I'm probably just going to end the stream. We're Italian. We'll end the stream when they come back here shortly. And then I'll do another stream specifically for the pump watch, especially as we're in price discovery. And it'll probably be late night, so no rush. And if I have the audio, we'll do the pump watch. Maybe 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. I don't know. Whenever you guys think is good. But thank you, Chandy, and looking forward to the new track. Of course, all your songs are fire. If you guys aren't already subscribed to Chandy's channel, it's Chandy 10 Music. I'm actually going to play one of her songs here and hit the restroom because this water goes right through me. And I'm still going to kick it with you guys for a little bit. So keep the comments flowing. It's appreciated. We'll be watching the charts here, and enjoy the music.
100K Bitcoin and play. Dip, rip, What felt like a mountain was just a little hill. We are not done climbing, just smiling and reflecting is a thrill. Looking back like Alan Jackson, remembering the days of 60G. Sweet for the Nipsey memories. Like Kenny Rogers knowing when to hold or fold 'em. Like Satoshi when he crafted our freedom by giving us a blessing.
Hold, hard to hold, never fold.
No Bitcoin in the summer, what a bummer. No BTC in the spring, that's gonna sting. No sat stacks in the winter when digging in a dumpster. Be careful not to get a splinter. No biddies in the fall, be aware Humpty got hurt falling off a fiat wall. Wise owls whisper clues in the wind. Hoot, 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 da-la-la doing, da-doing. The ghost of Satoshi lives. You can hear his guidance through rustling leaves in the wind. Listen closely as he whispers,
100K Bitcoin in play, stack sats. Now please do this, my friend.
we are 5th level investing G's. Bona fide whole coiners making honey like we're working for a queen bee. Dragons and corrupt system slayers, we're innovative takers. Storing our wealth in private wallets, we hold the keys. Self-custody, 100K. JV called it up, a biddy up on 100K Bitcoin and play. 100K Bitcoin, 100K Bitcoin and play. 100K Bitcoin, Super Saiyan. We invested in the unconfiscatable, the impregnable.
Y'all saw the new Dragon Ball? The coolest crystal I've ever had. My mom got me this for Christmas. And I was using it last night. I always sleep with a crystal, by the way. It's like an amethyst. But it's so heavy. It's the heaviest crystal I ever had. And you just put it on like your chakra. I had it on like my third eye, balanced in between my eyes. And it's like chakra's crazy lit up like a Christmas tree. Most powerful crystal. Amazing. So to pay it forward, I'm going to be getting my mom an incredible large crystal for her house here. So I can't wait. But let me know if you guys are into crystals. This is my favorite. I'll be sleeping with this bad boy every night. It's so heavy. So the pressure of it being on your chakra is just like amazing. Like, I'm impressed, but pretty cool crystal. I call it a Dragon Ball because I'm into Dragon Ball, but teach their own. Okay, JV, that is very cool. Pretty too. Yeah, I agree. Okay, just buy the sats on the dips and look forward to the early retirement instead of the 401k. Exactly. Saving Bitcoin. That's the bigger picture. That's what I've been preaching. Retired. Goodbye. Retail pharmacist. My wife and I went all in at 30,000 Bitcoin, transferred everything, entire 401k, bought a few more. So grateful, my dream. Congratulations, Marcel. That's this stories like that light me up inside. Respect. Truly retired, early 48 and free. Amen. My son just got skis. So much snow. Oh, that's right. You got that white powder over there. We are here to stack the sats with JV. I appreciate that, family. You guys are awesome. 99.999% of all the Bitcoin hodlers are in the profit. Don't sell now. Hold fast, pirates. The 0.0001% bought today at the 107. Oops. Yeah. Hilarious. Shout out Greg. Appreciate you, man. DNA and Greg are our new moderators. They just got the wrench here shortly. Serge says, my last comment, JB, let me scroll up. Oracle said, my question still stands. Why were the drones around on November 18th and the nuclear weapons were stolen on December 2nd from New Jersey? Gensler says, it's not spy drones. We don't give a fuck about what you say, Gensler. I just want to throw that out there. But yeah, I mean, who listens to the chairman of the SEC right now? Nobody, but I'll just leave it at that, and I digress. Okay, so the word on the street is nuclear weapons have entered the USA undetected about the guy. Oh, shit. Controlling the drones, looking for the weapons. All I know, it's not good. I just like to categorize things good or bad, and all of these mysterious drones is not fucking good. What do you guys think? I'll be back for the pump watch, says Madman. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. We're going up forever, Laura. Yeah, man. Craziness, I tell you. Pure craziness.
Pull the uncensorable 100k Bitcoin and play 100k Bitcoin today. 100k Bitcoin with bigger numbers on the way. My bitty fam will be styling on a private jet, flexing with no master, no regrets. Bound for Puerto Rico, can't wait, that's no ditty. We'll style in the look of 100k. We'll be 100 G's, mile high baby, doing an up club.
Let's go. Oracle, here we go. That's not what the US NRC is saying. They are saying it was stolen out of the base. Okay, so what I want to know, because I know the Oracle is very smart, well ahead of her time. What's your thoughts? What are we looking at? What is it? What are these drones? What are they doing here? Where do they come from? Any insights? Intuition? I know you decipher a lot of these stories because you share them with me. I just haven't had a time to be caught up on this trip. So let me know what you're thinking. So I truly value your opinion. Bitcoin's up pumping. Yeah, man. Of course we're pumping. Was there ever any doubt? We're pumping and thumping. JV doesn't like Miami at all, says Diana. Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan. I transferred all my retirement to Bitcoin in 2020, and needless to say, I'm independently wealthy. Congratulations, Valerie. Music to my ears. That's deserves of a round of applause. Love to hear these stories. I want my entire CNA fam retired doing whatever they want to do in life. If it's preaching the holy gospel of Satoshi on a podcast, so be it. Life is too short to have it any other way, in my opinion. You feel me? But yeah, we got 2,000 people on the stream. That's what's up. We're still live on X and the YouTube. Let me pull up the ticker again. Again, the current all-time high is 107,821. 107,821. Son of a gun. Raul says the Banana Zone is here. Let's get her. I watched Stephen Greer. Doc, does he have a new one? Shout out Stephen Greer. I've been following him since the Disclosure Project when I was a lot younger. It's very relevant now, too. The Oracle wrote, first I'll read the Glencoe because he wrote it first. Glencoe says, drones searching for smuggled nukes makes a lot of sense. Sebus says, time for Chance to song. Yeah, I know, 200,000 song. I'm sure Chandy's working on it already. Probably by the time we do the 100K celebration here in Puerto Rico, we'll be above 200. That's just the way life works, baby. Okay, this is what the Oracle says in response to what I asked. These drones are a psyop, period. The government said they didn't know. Now they say they're just looking for the nuke. The other day they said it was just people doing it. So there you go. So are you saying just to confuse the people and get our focus on it? Or what is the reason you think they're doing the PSYOP? That's my next question. I quit smoking at 100,000 after 28 years. Congratulations, Janet Yellen. JV is new on Prime. Don't get that twisted with KSI and Logan Paul's Prime. I don't drink that rat poison. Never have. Won't even take a sample of it. They try to give me samples at the Costco. No, I don't drink Prime. No. Different use of Prime, so just wanted to be clear. I was busy typing something, but have you on my TV, JV, while I work on my laptop. Nice. Passports are a great thing, eh? Yeah, they're pretty important to leave the country, I'd say. So cool, I'm on your TV. If you haven't seen it, go watch Plantier commercial aired during the... Oh, I saw the Trumpsters were at the... Trump and Elon was at the Army-Navy game. I only know because my brother's retired from the Navy, and he had it on the TV, and I saw them in the stands. I think the Navy won. Correct me if I'm wrong. The government will deploy their own drones because of the operation. Look at my last article on XJV. I wrote it this morning. Okay, nice. Thank you. You can read it out loud if you want. So would I find the article on your, look, for example, let's just see. But actually, I don't know if it's very deep because we're on YouTube and you can't really talk about too much truth without getting shut down. So I don't know if that's relevant to read. Now I'm thinking out loud because I know whatever you say is probably going to most likely be the truth. And now I'm like scratching my head. Maybe I shouldn't. But you tell me if you think it's warranted and okay, I'll read it. If not, we'll save it. Next time someone says MicroStrategy is a Ponzi, play them the Sailor Thug Life drop the mic moment. Let's hear this.
Yeah, just like developers in Manhattan, every time Manhattan real estate goes up in value, they issue more debt to develop more real estate. That's why your buildings are so tall in New York City. It's been going on for 350 years. I would call it an economy.
Michael Saylor. Mikey Saylor. The OG. Classic. All right, let me get back to the comments. I get sidetracked so easily. Okay, I smoke cigarettes every day. Started in 92, quit in 2016. Thank God I quit before cancer. God bless you, one Glencoe. Well done. I know it's not easy. It's not that deep, JB. It explains what I've been seeing for the past week. It won't be banned on YouTube. Oh, okay. Cool. Let me go to your X. Let me see what's going on with these drones. Yeah, I'm very intrigued because everyone's bringing it up. Let's see, JC Ice. And make sure you guys are following JC Ice. Very important to follow all of our mods, especially the Oracle. It's JC Ice is the username. Okay, I see the post. It's pretty cool. You can make blog posts now on X. That's interesting. Okay, we're going to read it. And thank you for all your reposts. And shout out to the Oracle. She's amazing. So I'm going to read this out loud. I'm going to read it fast because I'm caffeinated up. And before my family gets home and causes a ruckus. Okay. The title, Drones, and More Drones. What the hell is going on? All along the eastern seaboard of the U.S. right now. Why isn't the government stopping it? It seems as if we're living in a real-life version of the War of the Worlds. We can only hope that the aliens are peaceful and mean us no harm, though there's little hope for us at that point. There are hundreds of drone sightings, and not a single government official has made a statement except to say, we're only investigating this anomaly, or we don't know what they are. It's as if the government is allowing it. It is seemingly more and more like a psyop to get people to agree to the war. No matter what it is, we need answers. We need to know why the sovereign airspace above our heads is being violated like it's never been in history. We demand the answers. The government has stopped the drones that are coming out from the ocean from flying over the most sensitive areas. There are drones over every military base, a research facility in every state on the eastern coast of the United States. Why are they being allowed to hover over those areas? Why hasn't the government stopped them? Who are the entities flying the craft? Are the foreign or domestic origin? Where they come from? There's questions that we the people deserve to have answered, but there has been silence from our elected officials. That silence is more damning than any statement they could make. Their silence is breeding conspiracy theories that are involved and complicit in terrorizing the American citizens. Their silence speaks louder and stronger than any words that they may speak. First, it was the Chinese balloons. that were allowed to spy on our country for a week before they were shot down. Now we have a drone swarm above our head, nightly terrorizing our children. What's next? A full-scale invasion? Oh, wait. That's what it is still happening with military-aged men at our borders. It is more important now, more than ever, to contact our representatives in Congress and pressure them to give us answers about the issues. We elected them, and now we need to hold their feet to the fire to hold them accountable. The Oracle has spoken, very well said. My logical mind thinks Project Bluebeam. Fake alien invasion. Yeah, I mean, I don't trust these mofo government officials either, and we do want answers. So thank you, Oracle. I just reposted that. If you guys can repost the Oracle's post there, spread the word. That's what it looks like. Thank you, Oracle, for all you do. Let me get back to the comments and kick it with you guys. FUD for sure, says Shortcoin. FUD, let them fear, we're fearless. I thank God for the Terra Luna FTX collapse. I was able to accumulate more of the cheap biddies. Says Dirty, that's the silver lining of the scam, eh? Remember 2022 when blood was in the street? We stacked the biddy. Precisely.
La 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 da la biddy, darning a biddy up. We're ballers, making moves, shooting down old all-time highs. Nothing but net, smashing records like Shaq, making records like Dax.
Step back with your COVID vax. Seriously, still?
No way, the gig is up, so is the biddy. Bitcoin is up, the lala biddy up, no diddy up. We're a BTC Hall of Fame hodl gang. We're a BTC Hall of Fame hodl gang. Bitcoin is the currency of the people. Bitcoin's immutable versus evil. We're a 5th level team working for the Bitcoin force. Manifesting is our way, orange Peldon on a spacebound course. Celebrating whole corner fame, our aggressive stacking ways cannot be tamed. Fiat so lame.
Lame, limp, lame.
FUD, no FUD, no FUD. Fame, we check yes to Satoshi fame. We're ballers making moves, shooting down old all-time highs. Nothing but net, smashing records like Shaq, making records like Dax. On 100k Bitcoin, employ 100k Bitcoin. Super Saiyan, we invested in the unconfiscatable, the impregnable, the uncensorable. 100k Bitcoin and play 100k Bitcoin today. 100k Bitcoin with bigger numbers on.
Oh, right on. Yeah, that was the one that was pinned. Is this the one? It seems you got quite a few of them. Is it the something stinks in New Jersey? Not the refineries? Let me know. That's cool. There's an articles tab. I guess when you start producing articles, it gives you that tab. That's pretty cool. So yeah, the other article reads, something stinks. There are reports of missing radioactive materials, but the timeline doesn't add up. The USNRC is now saying that the radioactive material has went missing and that it is the reason for the drone swarms over Jersey, but the drones were there almost 2 weeks before they were saying it. Went missing. If the materials went missing November 18th, then why didn't you put out the report then? Why cover it up with excuses of, if it's not the U.S. military, or it is not the U.S. military, but we also know it's not a foreign adversary, you're safe. And we don't know why the drones are there. Local law enforcement is handling it, something that doesn't pass the smell test in this one. Timeline. November 18th, the first drones are reported to local law enforcement. November 20th, the FAA comes out with a statement that they will revoke the license to the operator of the drones. November, December, drones keep flying nightly over the populated areas. December 2nd, the material was stolen. December 15th, the day the report released. All this time, the government was trying to obfuscate. They lied about the drones. They lied about the mission of the drones. Does government tell the truth about anything ever? I'm skeptical. I don't think they ever have told us the truth about anything. Ever. Correct me if I'm wrong. Have they? I guess government just don't supposed to tell the truth. It's interesting. After all this, our government now expects us to trust. Exactly. They don't deserve our trust. Trust that they are telling the truth after lying for at least a month about the seriousness of the incident. Now we have to wonder whether the government will actually perpetuate a false flag op. Bingo! Perhaps stop the inauguration. There will be people who, and I saw Alex Jones, I saw a clip he made specifically for Trump yesterday. And what you're saying, JC, is precisely what Alex was trying to tell Trump. We all know the deep state has tried its damnedest to remove Trump by any means necessary. The possibility of the radioactive dirty bomb at the inauguration, they would have their most hated ad. Did you see one of the Trump advisors collapsed on stage last night? Did you see that? Perhaps they will use the dirty bomb. There are so many scenarios I can't comprehend. Amen. Stay strong, keep vigilant. And it looks like America's in for a wild ride. Yeah, let me show you what I'm talking about. I saw this clip the other day. It was freaking scary. They must have poisoned him. Or he was overly COVID vaxxed. I mean, but check this shit out. Give me a second. Alex Brusewitz, campaign advisor to Trump, passed out while speaking at the New York Young Republican Club and Gala. I'll just show you the clip. Sorry for the glare. Hard to avoid glare in black backgrounds. See, just motherfucker just collapsed at the conference. What's up with that? Anyone else see that? Let me know. I'm going to read the comments again. That's scary shit. Okay, let's go back. And again, I'm going to try to keep up with the comments. It's almost impossible to read everyone's comments because we've got over 2,000 people here, but I'm going to try. I fly FPV. I build FPV drones. I tune them. Any drone flying for that far or the amount is government controlled, hence why they don't do a thing. And the videos shown where airliners, JV, is everyone orange pilled at your home? Of course. My mom's an early adopter of Bitcoin. Thanks to yours truly. I believe it is either us or somebody that they are allowing to operate these. They tip. In fact, there's actually a Bitcoin ticker on the counter so we can monitor the price in real time 24/7. So we're Bitcoiners here. They tip their own hat for their lack of concern and lies. I saw two things in the sky in 2009. No moving parts, solid metals, no glass, landing gear, wings, nothing like a drone. So also there is a drone crash and authorities were the scoop of the silent crowd. Conspiracies buried the lies, buried by more conspiracies. There's truth buried there somewhere. Yes, he had the jab. He's in a, that's sad. The truth is out there. The news channels are more positive than ever as they missed it. He works too hard, needs a vac. Apparently, lots happening. I had similar objects in the sky for 7 years. I have to admit, it did occur to me that it could be another event for the assassination attempt and to pretend to do their job, but accidentally allow the enemies. Nice, JV. You got an orange pill? You gotta. I think SBF is still living large. Yeah, who knows if he's really in a prison cell or it's just they show us photos. I question everything. I'm that kind of guy. I need a Bitcoin ticker, but I did lose it in a bone accident. Get a new one. Right on. You guys are awesome. I appreciate y'all. I mean, we got over 2,000 people here. I think I'm going to end the stream because I know my fam will be home any minute. And I've been streaming now almost 2 hours. So here's the plan. Bitcoin just hit price discovery. I mean, 108 is the new all-time high. We're still above 106. We can hit 120 like that. You know what I mean? So my plan, if I have the ability, we're going to do a pump watch this evening. I know Chandy's working hard on some new Chandy jams. And I'll be able to create the playlist in this particular mobile computer here on my MacBook Pro, and we'll get it rolling. And maybe we'll do a pump watch this evening. I think we're going to continue hitting new all-time highs throughout December, in my humble opinion. You guys let me know your thoughts. They are doing a psyop. They seem to want us scared. Always. What's always the agenda? Divide, conquer, divide, conquer, divide, conquer. Keep you scared, fear, FUD, divide, conquer, fear, FUD, divide, conquer. So you already know. Merry Christmas. Can I get a Merry Christmas? 'Tis the season. This is the season, family. Can I get a Merry Christmas? Thank you. Merry Christmas, all. Merry Christmas to the entire Bitcoin fam. On behalf of JV, the CNA family, and Nippinator, the red-nosed nip. But anyways, fam, greatly appreciate y'all for real. Hope to see you tonight. At least that's the goal. And may the force be with you as we continue.